broadcast is not intended for children or adults who act like children. This broadcast may include the following that some viewers may find disturbing: depictions of warfare, guns, tanks, post-apocalyptic scenarios, violence, blood, sudden loud noises, flashing lights, sensitive topics, and social awkwardness. This broadcast does not promote warfare or condone the promotion of war. This is a community that enjoys the tactics, weapons, sounds, technology, and immersion of being in scenarios. Viewer discretion is advised.
Girls and Panzer Dream Tank Match.
What the fuck am I even looking at? Honestly, I don't know how this game flew under my radar for as long as it is. But welcome! The debut stream. This was the mystery game. This was everything that I've been trying to keep hidden. I never played this. Ever. And I know a lot of you might have been thinking, oh, it's War Thunder, isn't it? No. It's a tanking game, but it's not the one that you normally think you'd find. And I really hope that this runs well. For those of you who are here early, you know how I'm running it. Don't tell the ninjas. Don't. Actually, wait, no, they legalized it, basically, with their own words, so... yeah, fuck the ninjas. But welcome to Groß und Panzer, the video game. Dream Tank Match. I've never played this game, I'm going in completely blind, so you guys are going to be experiencing everything with me. Because I, again, never touched it. So, Panzerfahren, a traditional culture spread worldwide as part of a maiden's etiquette. It is an art that aims to nurture polite, modest, humble, and dignified ladies. A part of me wants to see a timeline of history of what would happen if this actually was a thing. Studying the art of Panzerfahren is said to be the epitome of the path to becoming a lady. Hot and strong like metal, the charming rattling of endless tracks, and the passionate knockout blow of a cannon. If one practices Panzerfahren, one will surely become a good wife, good mother, and good career woman. I think this is awesome in concept, but the way this text is being written is bordering on misogynistic. It's gotten to a degree where it's almost disturbing. Yep, we're going to be going through some rough testing patches. We watched GUP, I just never played this game. Audio's going to be going through some testing now and then, so give it time. It'll work. I just hope everything is functioning the way it should be. If she can't drive a wave, she can't... drive a wave. If she can't drive a tank, she can't bear children. That is their logic. It boggles my mind just reading that. Healthy, kind, and resolute ladies will surely receive the favor of men. I mean, if you're cute, anime female, and you tell people you like tanks and you drive one. I assure you, men will swoon over you, but it might not be the men that you're looking for. Only tanks active until or designed before the end of the war. I'm gonna guess by the war they mean World War II, are allowed in Panzerfahren. In addition, the tank's crew compartments are reinforced with a special carbon to ensure their safety. So this is how they lore accurated their own anime by saying, well, by just saying, oh no, there's like this impossible Elon level carbon that fiber that's inside the vehicles to make sure that none of the APCR actually gets through. A logic that still I think is BS, but hey, if they want to explain it themselves, fine. There are two main rules for public Panzerfahren matches. In the Annihilation match, all opposing tanks must be rendered inoperable in order for a team to win the match. However, for the flag match, rendering the opposing flag inoperable is the only objective for either team to win the match. Everyone, please give your all in practicing Panzerfahren and become healthy and beautiful ladies in mind and body. Full disclosure, I am a male. I am not a female, so if this is how the transition works, then I approve. So yeah, let's go with it. Oh, I love the little loading screen of the anglerfish. And the music is fantastic. Now, I did test this for the beginner's training, so like, okay, does the game like my controller? And yeah, clearly it does. They're using bedrock. Yeah, they're bedrock-lined interiors. That explains why there's only damage on the outside of the shell. So that one's basically just how to... Oh, that's just a lecture, actually. Never mind. Maybe that's what the tutorial is. Let's go to movement. Let's see how this feels. It's gotta be something. It's made out of unobtainium, the same material that Dragon Balls are made out of. Japanese! Welcome to the world of Panzerfahren. Let's start by operating a tank. This is music that is just straight up from the anime, and it's been like HD reorchestrated. Oh, I love it. Full disclosure, we're not using that, so I'm just gonna look past that. Let's start by familiarizing ourselves. Try heading towards the marks shown on the field. Before I do that, the game's a little loud on the music side. That way I can hear myself talk, so I don't try to be louder than the game. Oh, hang on, turret aim? Hold on. Invert. Oh no, I thought it was speed. I think I like where the camera is, but I want it to be far away. Cinematic mode? Hide all battle UI. Oh. If I just do some random PvE matches, I will definitely turn that on to see if I have a skill issue or not. Oof. Yeah. Oh, there's a slight delay on the control. Oof. But it's a tank, so I'm not gonna go. Oh, they have just little voice lines for everything you do. I love that. Yeah, this joystick sensitivity is crazy. And there's no way to change that. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked. The sound of the tank is great, and this definitely screams a game that is, like, purposely pre-rendered at 30 frames per second, so there's nothing I can do about that. Miho looking pretty up there. Looking good, let's keep going. may seem tough, but you'll surely get used to it soon. Oh, I've only captured a glimpse of what you'll be able to do in this crazy game. I do like how we're actually starting with the... Here comes the tank nerd in me. The Panzer IV, I think, H model? G model? Hello, Jade. And hello, Maya. Hello, everybody. I forgot to say hello. This particular model that they use is interesting. It has probably the biggest gun on any Panzer IV, and the metal sheets that are around the turret and around the hull are basically anti-heat round sheets that they would put there, and they were primarily for protection against rocket launchers. Heat rounds function as basically they hit a surface and they like drill a hole into whatever they're looking at and then spew a bunch of hot spark and explosives out. But if you put a layer of sheet metal in front of it, it'll just throw the sparks at the side of the hull or the side of the turret. Pretty smart design. What is its use here? Anti-high explosive, I guess. But again, gotta get the War Thunder logic out of my head. That's it for today, they said. I hope my favorite character's playable, because I'll be upset if she isn't. You get nothing! All you did was drive. In fact, you owe us for wasting all the goddamn diesel fuel. I will never get over the fact that the logo for the Italy school representing Italy from World War II is it's just pizza. I thought Punch-Out had stereotypes. This game loves stereotypes. Let's do some combat training this time. So ZR is to fire, and then you press the game. Oh, it's like a Gears of War reload. Basically, you have to reload at the right spot, and then it becomes a quick reload. Sweet. I never thought I would see a Gears of War reference in this kind of game. Or mechanic, not reference. Shift in the line of sight changes the target area. Fire when the target is in sight. Oh my god, this joystick is so jank. I don't know if that's on purpose. Like, granted, I'm not expecting these vehicles to have, like, modern MBT level of good control. Wait, what is that, by the way? Hang on. I want to take a look at what this tank model is. So, that's the German school? That's a French tank they're in. That's the BIS model. That's hysterical. I know it's health bar themed, but where else am I supposed to aim? There we go. Why is the German vehicle in a French tank? Couldn't tell you. I guess that... Oh! There's the... Why? This is weird. It has the anglerfish symbol, and it has the German school symbol on the side. I think that might happen in the movies, and I haven't watched the movies, so... That is a Japanese tank. Japanese tanks are known for having all those crazy bolts around everything. That and the machine gun coming out of the front is definitely something Japanese tanks would do at the time. Oh, Jesus! Are they okay? Oh my god, you falling on your head in that thing, that will break a neck or give a concussion. Aiming may be a great task, but the joy of taking out an enemy is even greater. Oh, the aiming is jank on purpose, because they want you to feel satisfied for landing a shot. How's the training so far? The more experience you gain, the easier it will become. Yeah, I'm sure it will. You've worked hard. Great job. Granted, if this was a real-life scenario, I think that would have hit the ammo rack, and depending on the explosive load of the shell, which German tanks, Panzergranate 39s, don't fuck around, I think that thing would probably be a pile of ash. Jeez, oh god, it's the Americans. Oh, it's the Americans. Why is there a Panzer IV mount model with a snub nose? Oh, it's an unlock. The Delta model, yep. That is the snub nose Delta, and I like to call it the Mark Dick because it looks like it has a short one. I hate the short ones. Muzzle velocity makes me want to vomit, but hey, it's a start. Oh, we now can play as Miho. How kind is that? So they're actually giving us the tank she starts with. Okay. So now we move on to beginner's training and practical. So I guess that means the AI will be live. And now they're putting it... Oh, it's a custom with a type H? Oh, that is the H model with the snub nose. That's probably why it's custom. The H model always has the long barrel, the long 76. I think it was after they designed the first Tiger series of vehicles where they started putting the 76s on Panzer IVs. And it would just droop forward and just land its barrel square in the pavement in front of it. So they had to put a shit ton of counterweight in the back. Alright, use all your training. Sloped armor guard. When a tank commander is in the tank, LR. Sloped armor guard. What the fuck does that mean? Command and control panel. So, command and control panel, from what I understand, is literally you have to command AI and tell them where to go when you're playing on a team, which means I actually have to learn tank command tactics. I think I might have to try and become Michael Whitman reincarnated, the god-tier tank commander who led the German front in Africa for the tank divisions. And his King Lead Tiger 1. Adjust target distance. Why would the range finding be related to the select button and a Y, but never mind. Assault armor guard. What does that even mean? Oh, the bottom left is emote wheel. Yeah, this game clearly had a lot of online influence. I don't know if people even play it still. Oh, I like that the map is a grid square, so right now the enemy is currently in Charlie 3, in between Charlie 3 and Delta 3. And the second enemy is in Delta 7. Grid squares can get much more complicated and specific than that. God damn, this fucking joystick. Oh, it's a Lee! I was about to say, it fired twice? That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna say, let's look at the Lee model. Never mind, it's a simulated tank. We are not real, we're in the Matrix. According to what just happened. Ah! Yeah, hang on, Mio, my driving is gonna be jank. I don't need to give you whiplash, I promise. Is there not a way to aim? Not gonna lie, a part of me wishes I could aim with my mouse. Oh, this is so jank. Jesus. Superb, she says. With that, your training is complete. Wait, that's it? Nah. It's not that easy. Go forth and have many matches. I'm sorry, mijo, I'm a disappointment. You're fucking... Grease the fucking turret ring, please. Oh, now we get her Panzer IV model. Nice. The poster boy of the anime. The Panzer IV Mark Delta Custom with the Type H cannon. Yep. The 76. It's appropriate. It should be the first tank we start with. I don't know what other vehicles are playable in this game, but we know there's an M3 Lee, and we know there's a Type... Honestly, I don't know. I should have... Oh, hang on. Yeah. 38T, yep. And then that's from the BIS, and then in here, Type 3. There it is. It's an early model of the Chinu. Yep, Japanese tank. So I guess... what school you play for, like the German one, Italian one, Russian one, American one. I think it's based on team color. So that's interesting. Alright. Extra battle. Tank garage. What? What janky shit can I do in the tank garage? Oh, good music. Enemies not in line of sight are still visible. Temporary shell evasion shows all BOCO on the map. Tank color. Ooh, I can give it the vintage design. I don't hate the anime color. I don't. But this is my color. That's why it's called Custom H. They gave it that Type H coloring. There's a lot of colors! Holy shit, lots of camos. Decals. And there's a lot of places to put decals. This is pretty interesting. Yep. Oh, wow. There's a lot more detail in this game than I thought. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. So you start with what I like to call the protagonists, but there are apparently a lot of unlockable characters that you can put together, and it can be anybody with anybody. Now, I think each commander will have their own unique qualifications. Oh, it's their tank skill. Panzer IV. Enemies not in line of sight are still visible, and you get shell evasion. Okay. There's the leader of the British school. I dare some of you to actually try and pronounce that. Go right ahead. Pronounce that. Whimsy, how do you pronounce this British-looking name? The fuck is this British-ass looking name? I don't know how to pronounce that at all. I'm not even gonna try. And there's Kay. The Queen of Saunders. She's my favorite. She's my favorite for many reasons. Don't judge me. Shut up. Katsususha, the little Katoshka kick. Yes! Yes, Whimsy. This is the head of the British school. What's Indian? I don't understand. Then why does she talk with a British accent and leads the British school? Whatever. Then there's Kay, the leader of the American school. That's the leader of the Italians. An anchovy. Her name is Indian. Do you mean from India, or do you mean Native American? That needs that needs specific specific classification. Of course, the Italian's named anchovy. Katyusha, yeah. Increases teammates' active gauge by 70%. Chase to the ends of the permafrost. Oh! Ooh! That's a Siberian warfare level fucking ability. Witness the Nishizumi style. I'm guessing this is the Japanese school. Barrel is steady even when moving. Slightly increases attack. Oh, so your barrel literally will just become unstable when you're moving, which it should. These don't have stabilizers. Kinyuyo Nishi. Increases attack while moving, slightly reduces quick reload cooldown time. I don't know what school she represents. Mika. Enemy's weak spot will be shown. Weak spot. Wow, there actually is weak spots. I thought they just didn't care. Alice, Shimada. I think there might be a China representative in here somewhere. There's definitely Taiwan. There's Italy. There might be Poland. There might be Norway, Sweden, Finland. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. I don't know all the schools that are in the show. I wish I did. Alright, so this, I think, has a group bonus. Yep, Team Anglerfish combo. Wow, it's like trying to make a poker hand. Interesting. So if you get enough of the classmates, you know, enough of the characters to make their actual tank team, then it gives you a bonus. Well, ain't that fun? So, let's see. Is there silhouettes of tanks? There is not. Okay, you don't get a sneak peek, but there is a lot of them in here. All right, let's go for story battle then. I wonder if it's gonna retell the story of the anime and maybe the movies. Also, I love the main menu. They're just chilling down there. I actually think it's based on what tank you have selected and what crew members you put on it that shows up down there. Hey!
それは乙女のたしなみとして古来より世界中で受け継がれてきた武芸の一つ。
Okay, so the voiceover will always be in Japanese. They never did an English version. There's just a translation. And I'm going to reread what she says for those who might be on their phone. Just in case. Panzerfahren, part of the maiden's etiquette. It is one of the time-honored martial arts passed down all over the world. You heard it here, folks. You can get a black belt in tankery. It's like, oh, I have a purple belt in Taekwondo. I have a black belt in tankery. I don't need to know the 1-inch punch. How about I show you the fucking 97mm punch? And back there, I believe, is the Mark V. Nope, that's not the Mark V. That is, I believe, a British design where it has... No, wait. Let me get a real close look at that. Oh, those aren't cannons. I think those are machine guns, so maybe it's the Mark I. Before they put tank cannons on them, they had machine guns.
鉄のように熱く強く、無限軌道のようにカタカタと愛らしく、そして大砲のように情熱的で必殺命中。
Hot and strong like metal, the charming rattling of continuous tracks and the passionate knockout blow of a cannon. You could say it like that.
その戦車道第63回全国高校生大会において、非が戦力の劣る中、見事優勝を飾ったのが我らが県立大洗女子学園である。
Well, that answers my question. This takes place after the anime, where they won the tournament. Spoilers, by the way. We Ori Girls Academy emerged victorious in the 63rd National Tournament, winning splendidly against all odds despite our inferior equipment. I wouldn't say your equipment's inferior. You had a Panzer IV with a 76mm on your team. Yeah, the other ones were like 1939 designs, but still, you had a 76mm. Granted, you defeated a mouse in a way that's mathematically impossible, but we won't talk about that.
廃校寸前だった我が校も 全国大会優勝、さらには大学選抜チームからも勝利を得て、今や盤石の地位を得たと言えよう。
Oh, look, she's smiling. I don't think I've seen Momo smile that much. Our school, on the verge of abolishment, emerged victorious in the championship and earned a solid status among the All-Stars University team. So, interesting, the All-Stars team.
だが至る道は平坦なものではなかった。連動不足の新兵たちを導き、
Oh, this is stuff from the
貪欲に
movie.
勝利を得るため奮戦したのは。
This is stuff from the movie. I did not watch the movie. I guess I'll just accept it. Bite the bullet. Also, that pose on top of that Panzer IV is crazy. How could you possibly wear that skirt or booty shorts in what appears to be Russian Siberia?
戦車道名門西住流から大洗に転校してきてくれた西住美穂さんです。
Yep. The protagonist who transferred to Orai from the Germans because, you know, modern day politics, they don't want to be related to the Germans right now, especially of that era. God, Momo, calm down.
やっぱり西住殿は最高です。
As expected of Lady Nishizumi, says Yukari, the one that has a special obsession with tanks.
おお、こんなこともあったな。
That must be the driver.
ミポリンかっこいい。けど、何なのかな、これ。
This looks great, but what is this?
記録映画か何かでしょうか。
A video recording of sorts? I guess you could say that.
いやー、戦車道の PV を新しくしようと思ってさ、来年度版ってやつ？
It's literally a trailer for next year's recruitment for the tanker program. And also, she's on the student council leading the school. She looks 13. It's disturbing. Right,
我が
says
校
Mo.
は戦車道全国高校生大会優勝校だ。入学希望者の増加は間違いない。
Winning the school of the national tournament, enrollment numbers will definitely increase. Yeah, that's true. I have to get this out there. Momo, your glasses, your wannabe Franz Nez or wannabe monocle is stupid. I'm sorry. How? What happened to your right eye to warrant such ridiculous custom lens like that? I cannot even imagine. And how does that even stay on your face? Never mind.
大洗女子学園がどう戦い存続することになったのか、その記録を新入生の勧誘プロモーションビデオとして活用しようと思うの。
Usually wants to make a video showing how they showcase their survival in a promotional video to make recruits. Okay,
な
yeah.
るほど。それで西住殿の活躍シーンが追加されているわけですね。
Hello, everyone's favorite thirst, Yukari.
でもどうして私たちが呼び出されたんですか？
And anyone who's desperate makes Sayori their favorite character because she's desperate.
何かまた面倒なことを企んでいらっしゃるのでは。
The tired, quiet type, Hana. It has got to be something troublesome idea that she's
う
planning.
ん、そんなことないよ。PV 作りにちょっと協力してほしいだけだから。
You just want her help to make a promotional video. Okay.
西住、座右の銘を持っているそうだな。
はい、そんなに大したものじゃないですけど。
Depends. How long does this keep your school running? You kind of do need more people, Mio.
お前の口からその一言を取らせてもらう。
Get the tapes. The tapes.
学園のためだ。それくらい我慢しろ。
Just bear with it. It's for the
入れ
academy.
知恵は良くないよ、ももちゃん。
Don't force her, Momo.
私としては協力するにやぶさかではないのですが、PV はどのような構成なのですか？
Yukari asks what kind of promotional video is it? If this were directed by anyone that had a little sense of shameless and had no respect for their characters, I guarantee you it would have been car wash related.
西住の空話のほか、会長から新入生への激励のお言葉、 そして私からの訓示を予定している。
Apart from Nishizumi's story, there's also some words of encouragement from Prez. I also plan to give out some instructions.
むしろ履修者が減るんじゃないのか。
There's Jackie. Always tired. Always just, Want the student population decrease instead?
なんだと？
What did you Bakane? What did you just say? Nanda?
確かにインパクトには欠けるのよね。
Lacking in impact, she thinks.
そうなんだよね。ってことで、なんかいいアイデアないかな、西住ちゃん。
You have any ideas, Nishizumi, to make this not suck?
私ですか？
Welcome aboard, Imaxu.
戦車道の楽しさを伝えるとか。
How about conveying the excitement of Panzerfahren? Feel like being on the raggedy edge of a near-death experience. Can that be qualified as excitement? Can we really ask that question? I think we need to ask that question.
楽しさだったらやはり戦車戦の迫力ある姿を見てもらいたいですね。
Show them the impact of tank battles. Just record a sparring match.
おう、それでそれで？
And what else?
それに戦車の解説なんかもいいですね。
Oh god, your car is going
戦車
off.
はたくさんありますし、全100巻くらいは軽くいけますよ。
Explanations on tanks would be great. So many tanks in the world, easily hit 100 volumes. Again, she's not wrong, but put it back in your pants, Yukari.
ゆかりん、ストップ！それもうプロモーションビデオじゃなくなってるから。
Bakane! Stop, Yukari. It won't be promotional video anymore.
先日の優勝記念エキシビションマッチはどうでしょう。私たちは負けてしまいましたが、戦車道がどういうものか紹介しやすいかと。
How about the exhibition match from the other day? Even though we lost, it's easy to use it to introduce Panzerfahren. Look at humble Hana over here. Put out the tapes of me actually losing my battles in Street Fighter. Also, the concept of Arai's Academy losing? I guess I never thought about the idea. I thought they were kind of the invincible protagonists, but maybe not.
エキシビションマッチの映像を織り込むのはありかもしれんな。
Perhaps weave in footage from the exhibition. I would. That's literally what I said before even seeing this.
いいね。あれなら大笑いのお祭りみたいなものだったし、地元の説明も兼ねられるわけか。
Sounds good. Something like the Festival of Arise. Plus, it can serve to introduce the area.
川島、声は。
Name calling.
みんなアイディアありがとね。また何かあったら協力よろしく。
Arigato for the ideas. Well, she might ask for help again. I'm gonna paraphrase these as best I
は
can.
い。
Okay.
ちょっと、
And off she goes.
何だったのでしょうか。
I don't know. I wonder what that was about, too. I don't know what this story's doing. I know it takes place after the anime, but I don't know if it takes place after the movies. Oh god, aircraft carriers. Don't tell Jackie. She'll freak out. Don't tell... Azure Lane fans, control yourselves. A few days later.
なんでグラウンドに他の学校のみんながいるの？
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people here. I can see the British school, I can see the Russia school, Italia school, American school, German school. Yep, I can tell by
いつの
uniforms.
間に。
When did that happen?
今日は大洗港への寄港日ですが、皆さんこちらに乗艦してきたようですね。
The day of returning to Arai port. Wow, they were waiting for them to celebrate, I guess.
セグロにサンダース、プラウダに黒森峰にアンツヨ、チハタンに継続高校も壮観な眺めです。
Saint Glow. I don't know what school that is. Saunders, I know that's the Americans. Pravda, that's the Russian. Black Forest Peak. Some of these names I don't know. Because, again, I'm not going to call myself a super fan.
美味しそうな匂いがする。
That's not how you sniff food. You don't go, But something does smell nice. You know, in Japan, their
こ
food
れは
probably looks
西
great.
住隊長。この度はお招きいただき感謝の極みです。
Chihatan Academy. I do believe that might be China.
金シャリ美味しいであります。
Or, nope. Maybe it's the Japanese, maybe it might be the Japanese school. I have to see their logo. The rice is so delicious. I'm so grateful.
西さん、福田さん。さあさあ、アンツヨ名物鉄板ナポリタン。今ならたったの300万リラだ。
Do I even have to say what school she's from? I don't think I do, so I won't. Come on, it's Anzio's famous hot plate Napolitan. It costs only 3 million. I don't even know what that word is.
ペパロニ特製の鉄板ナポリタンはうまいぞ。寄ってけ寄ってけ。
Pepperoni special hot plate Neapolitan. I'm gonna say that's Neapolitan. Napolitan. Oh, it's Napoleon. Okay, it's really delicious. Come and get it. Wait, do they have a member of their school named Pepperoni? Really not helping yourselves. But yeah, that's the Italian school. There's anchovy.
皆さんこんにちは。
I don't want to pronounce her name because I don't want to insult people who are Italian. Hello, Zelos. Carpaccio? Carpaccio? I don't know.
アンツヨの皆さんまで。
Yes, the Italians are here. Your battle with them was literally a fade to black and done.
ああ、
Because
この匂い懐かしいです。ペパロニさんの鉄板ナポリタンは本当に美味しいんですよ。
God damn it, now I'm hungry. Because, you know, Italy, World War II. To quote Winston Churchill, they were called Europe's soft underbelly for a reason.
あれ、どこかであったような。
Where have I seen you before?
まあいいか。それより嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃないの。よし、お題はなしだ。
Okay,
どんどん食べてってくれよ。
I just realized she's Pepperoni. Her name's Pepperoni. I will say I really like their uniforms. I do like the military cuffling around the collar. I really do like that. And I like how she has a combat knife. They actually wear leggings. You see, they don't slutty up their fucking school uniform unlike most anime schools do. Like the British don't do that, and the French school doesn't do that.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。
Really? Thank you so much. Yeah, if I was told that the Italian school would be providing a bunch of great food, I'd want to go. Some of the Russian food will be good too. Not troshka. There's a Russian style of cheeseburger that they have, and I can't remember what it's called. Proshki? Maybe.
ミホ、
Oh god, it's her sister.
お姉ちゃん、どうしてここに？そちらの生徒会長に招待されたのよ。
Oh, so Erica, you finally fucking pulled your head out of your ass and start behaving now? Well, good for you.
せっかく大洗女子の制服に袖を通したのだから、一度学園にも遊びに来てほしいとあったのだが。
Wait, since we got the chance to wear the uniform of Arise, we wanted to visit the academy, but...
そういうことよ、ミホーシャ。来てあげたんだから感謝しなさい。
Oh, that's right, Miyosha. I'll be thankful that Katyusha came over for you. There she is. The pocket vodka you keep in your pocket when you're trying to sneak into the movie theaters. Katyusha.
あ、カチューシャさん。
制服。カチューシャは袖が長すぎて通しきれていませんでしたね。
The uniform sleeves are too long for Katyusha to put her arms through completely. I'm sorry, they don't fucking recruit lollies, alright? And god, she's packing.
うるさいわね。あれはカチューシャの制服だけ採寸間違えてたせいでしょ。
Got the measurements wrong. Okay, sure.
Катюша была такой гордой, когда узнала свой размер. Такая милашка.
I will say I do like the Pravda uniform also with the red star on the rappel. Oh, she just spoke this line in Russia. Putting on airs about her size is so cute.
Не могу поспорить.
Speak English!
あんたたち日本語で喋りなさいよ。
You two speak in Japanese. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's the running joke at the Pravda schools. These two annoying little shits will always speak Russian around their leader when she, in the dub, will say, Speak English! And then in Japanese, she'll scream at him, Speak Japanese!
とにかくカチューシャに恥をかかせた人間が この中にいるはずよ。絶対探し出してやるんだから。
What does she think? She's the Rock? She talks in the third person exclusively, which is hysterical. Someone's out here to embarrass Katyusha. Katyusha will find you. Fun fact, her name, Katyusha, I believe, is a reference to the artillery missile truck. You might have definitely heard the sound of it, or might have seen legendary footage of Katyushas just firing all of their salvo at once. It's quite a sight, and it's got a very special, unique sound.
優雅な宴に無粋な真似は良くなくってよ。ね、美穂さん。
Oh god, the British are here. Whimsy, I'm sorry. Such boorish behavior at such a grateful reception is simply improper, right, Miho?
ダージリンさん。
I mean, okay, let's talk about their school academy uniform. I don't hate it. I do like it in some ways, but my brain looks at the sweater vest, or the, that's not a sweater vest, looks at the sweater with the collar and the tie, and my brain just thinks Ted Lasso if he was an anime girl.
こんな格言を知っているかしら。沈黙は心の落ち着きである。
You know this? Know the saying, silence is the calmness of the heart? She's trying to be fucking Winston Churchill or some shit with all of her quotes. Here's my favorite Winston Churchill quote. If you know, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
そうですよね。みんなで仲良くするのが大切だってお話ですよね。ダージリン殿。
Get along, everybody.
本当にそういうことなのかな。
Is that correct? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. The patch on it does.
みんなで楽しくやりましょう。
Yeah, just like regular Americans. Kay just coming and interrupting me. But yeah, the patch, the stitch patching, I wish it was a badge, but I think it's stitch patching. Definitely comes off Harry Potter-like. That's right, it's an oddball say it. It is as oddball says. Let's enjoy ourselves together. You, the American, calling the British odd. Sure.
これはゲイ殿。
Lady K? And yeah, just K over here in business casual. I do love their uniforms also because basically their patch is on the lapel where you would normally see like in fatigues or formal fatigues for military. I had to wear some of these in high school. They would put the U.S. pins there, or they put the U.S. flag pin there. But she doesn't button it up, which clearly means that she doesn't give a fuck.
ケイさん、こんにちは。
Like, she would be written up to OAR. She'd be written up on this in her OAR and probably sent to higher command and tell her to fucking fix your uniform, wear it properly. Also, she's wearing stockings. Thighs save lives.
これだけ集まると壮観よね。大会でもないのに。
And that's Elisa. I gotta figure out what the name K means. K-E-I for an American school representative. Such a sight to see so many of us have gathered. It's not even a tournament. Elisa. You see, she's wearing the uniform properly, but she doesn't have leggings.
大洗女子学園にはみんな興味あるからね。呼んでくれたのは嬉しかったわ。サンクス、アンジ。
Everyone's interested in Orion? Everyone was invited. Angie?
やあやあ、来てくれて嬉しいよ。
Oh, her Anzu. Your nickname is Angie? That's hysterical. Glad you came.
あ、会長。
Kaicho? Yeah, President Kaicho?
一体何が始まるんですか？
The fuck's happening?
驚いた？こないだ相談したじゃん。PV を新しくしたいって。
Surprised? I mentioned it. You got pranked making a promo video. Making a new promotional video. Might be the Titantron for the new RI School Wrestler Academy.
はあ、確かに。ですが、どうしてこんなに人を集めたんですか？
That's true, but why the fuck are so many people here?
それはね。
About that.
エキシビションマッチでの解説があるといいと言ったのはお前たちだろう。
Commentary on the exhibition.
あれ？そんな話でしたっけ？
Did we?
じゃあ、皆さんは解説役として来てくれたってことですか？
Commentators for the exhibition from every school? Yeah, that's pretty good idea,
そう
actually.
なの。助けてくれた皆さんにお礼をしたいって前から思っていたんだけど。
Hells yeah. Wanted to show my gratitude to everyone who helped.
お礼がてらに解説役を依頼するという会長の深いお考えだ。
Show gratitude and ask everyone to be commentator was the Kaicho's idea.
いやー、単にお礼を言うのもいいけど、またみんなで集まってワイワイした方がいい PV になるかもっていう深い考えなんだよ。うんうん。
Just for gratitude, but taking advantage of the fact that so many people would make for a better video. I mentioned earlier that they don't hire lollies. She is a lolly and a half. She's 2 lollies, so she counts.
はあ。
She's fine. Huh. I will never understand why the Japanese language has for like, oh, yeah, like, okay, and they just go, ha. I will never understand that. I don't know what what it
深いお考え
means.
ってよりは面白いかどうかしか考えてないよね、絶対。
Yeah, this wasn't a thought. This was coordinated, and she's just lying out through her ass.
間違いなくそうだろうな。
I agree, Mako.
あ
Definitely.
とはもう一個か。それで彼女たちは見つかった？
We're missing a school.
イージーオペレーション。アリサの情報網を元に探索したらすぐ見つかったわ。
Use easy up. I didn't even have to say that. If we use Elisa's intelligence network, we will find the Intel network. What you got? UAV? Savnet?
ほら、そこにいるだろ。
Ooh, that's a new character, Naomi. See, they are probably over there. I don't think I've ever seen this character. Everyone tell Wooly to back down. I know that he loves girls with short hair, but Jesus.
ご飯がいっぱいだ。カラクッコとかレイパユーストとかないかな。
Wow, rice, so much rice. God damn it, now I want to turn on my rice cooker, make some rice. Fuck. I wonder if they have Kalakuko, or I'm not even going to pronounce that. And Jatkosota High School. It's a, yeah, I don't know what nation that is.
久しぶりの文明っていうかごちそうの香り。助けてくれてありがとう、サンダースさん。
Finally, civilization, but that smell. Thank you for helping us, Sonder. What school are they? They're not the French. I don't think they're the French school. Their uniform must be a reference in some way, but I can't put my hand on it.
ちょっと、それじゃうちの食事がごちそうじゃなかったみたいじゃない。
Wait, if you say it like that, it seems like our food is a tier like and compliment the Americans before they blow you up.
おお、継続高校の皆さん。試合の後消息がつかめないと聞いていましたが、お元気そうで何よりです。
Good to see you, Jatkosa. We haven't heard from you after the match, but glad to hear you're okay.
試合の途中で消えて無人島でサバイバルなんて、一体どうやったらそうなるのよ。
Disappearing during the match and surviving on a deserted island. How did you even end up that way? Do they not have their matches on the carriers? I'm confused now. What, did they fall off and just happen to land on an island passing by it? I don't get it.
風は自由。それだけのことさ。
Just the freedom of the wind. Freedom of the wind. That sounds like someone who's a sailor.
学校とか大丈夫なのか？
What about school? Yeah, what about all the assignments you guys missed?
世界は学ぶべきことで満ちているんだよ。学校も世界も同じようなものさ。
That's a cop-out answer. The world is filled with things to learn. The world is the same as a school. That's true, but you didn't turn your homework in.
とにかく無事でよかったです。
Yeah, as long as you're okay.
すごいですね、西住殿。私たちの学校を救ってくれた皆さんの再集結って感じですね。
Oh, so it's a gathering of everyone that helped donate to save their school. They spin it. Change, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about Popeye the Slayer Man. We don't talk about it.
そうだね。
招待した全校の参加を確認できました。会長、
Jackie,
挨
look!
拶お願いします。
They got a fucking... Look at this fucking shit. They have a Leopold carrier, what looks like a carrier car, carrying a gigantic plasma screen TV on a railroad track. What the fuck? What scale is that even? The hell am I looking at? All invited schools have arrived. Kaicho, a few words, please.
はーい。
Hi.
グラウンドにいつの間にかステージが設営されているな。
Looks like a stage was set up on the field without us being able to see.
どこかで見たようなステージですが。
That stage looks familiar.
みんな来てくれてありがとね。今日は大洗の名物とかたくさん用意してるからのんびり楽しんでってよ。
Thank you all for coming. We prepared a lot of our specialty food.
あんこう鍋がおすすめですよ。
That's fucked up. I recommend the anglerfish hot pot. Yes, let us eat the animal that represents the mascot of our school.
さあどんどんやってくれ。諸君らの参戦があってこそこうして無事に学園館も学園も存続しているのだ。
Go ahead and start. Because of everyone joining the battles, our school ship and the academy were able to continue on. Yep.
本当に感謝している。
Antoni Kashta. I don't know how they... I guess that's a more formal and grateful version of just arigato, so I don't know that.
はーしま、硬い。
Yeah, listen up, Kawa.
The most important thing is to enjoy your life.
That was done by an English voice actor, I think. If this was done by a true Japanese voice actor, she would have said, enjoy your life. Because, fun fact, Japanese language doesn't have an L sound, so they roll their R's heavily.
私たちは楽しそうなお茶会にお邪魔しただけですわ。
Just intruding on the fun tea party.
That's right. 大洗のみんなへのサプライズパーティーだったわね。
It's a surprise for Orai. I hate birthdays.
大洗女子学園にとっては負けられない戦い。力になれてよかった。
Would you look at that? Here is a picture of three characters that would make up basically GUP NATO.
何言ってんの？そもそも負けていい戦いなんて一つもないんだ。そうでしょ、ノンナ。
And then there's Russia.
はい。
とはいえしんどかったな。
And the
こっちは
Italians.
CV 三々しかなかったし。
いえ、高所からの索敵は十二分に我々の目となり力となっておりました。
I think Chihantan has to be the Japanese school because a lot of the Japanese tanks had some yellow in it, and funny enough, it might be a reference to Advanced Wars where the Japanese represented army in the Advanced Wars franchise was always yellow.
千畑さんもアヒルになって頑張っていましたよね。
I'm slowly liking Carpaccio or Carpaccio's character, and I love her design, I love her stance. She's becoming a favorite already.
より良い突撃ができるよう、大洗の皆さんから戦い方を学ばせていただきました。
Another lolly. In order to do better assaults, we learned a lot from Arai.
西住隊長は本当にすごいお方だ。
Uh-oh. Anchovy did not like that compliment.
そんなことはないです。私も千畑学園の皆さんには教わることがありましたし。
Well, we learn off of each other.
どんなところでしょうか、西住隊長。今の美穂の戦い方がどうやって生まれたのかは興味がある。
Oh god, everyone wants to prod Miho's brain. Like, how are you basically Michael Whitman reincarnated?
まあ、あの試合が全体的にどう進んだのかは課中だよね。自分たちの知らないことってやっぱ知りたいよね。
Yeah, you want the secrets of warfare. Fuck off.
甘い蜜には糸がある。分かっていてもみんな引き寄せられてしまうものさ。
In sweet honey lies evil intentions. Even if you are aware of it, you're still attracted to it. Like a moth to a flame. Play the clip from A Bug's Life. No, Harry, no! Don't look at the light!
なんだか怪しい感じになってきたわね。
It seems like the mood became weird. Yeah, no shit! People are trying to... God damn it, I'm trying to not bring up real world stuff. Leaking military documents.
そうかわかったぞ。このパーティーには裏があるな。そうだろ。
Got a hidden agenda. Oh god, she got the whip out. Put it away. Also, why the fuck do you wear a cape? Cape coat? What are you supposed to be?
人聞きが悪いな。 まあ確かにちょっとお願いしたいことはあるん
You
ですけ
didn't tell them that they're doing commentary?
何どんな話？
何をするつもりなんだ？
What are you planning?
じゃあ川島。
現在我が大洗女子学園生徒会では来年度以降の新入生に向けた戦車道の勧誘用プロモーションビデオを制作中だ。
We, Alright Girls Academy Student Council is making. I think that's supposed to be our making, but I will overlook it. Promo to recruit students next year.
石住ちゃんたち総出演の戦車道勧誘ビデオってやつだよ。
Bands of Fire and recruitment video featuring Nishi.
それで？
And then
ああ、当初は我が校の戦車道勧誘用ビデオとしてのみ考えていたのだが、
thinking of making only a recruitment video for Academy, but
大洗でのエキシビションマッチ、そして大学選抜チームとの試合、あれだけの戦いだ。記録をできるだけ正確に残したいと考え直したのだ。
the Alright exhibition match between them and the All-Stars University team. Want to leave a proper record. Wait, so they lost that match against that school, All-Stars University team, which I have no idea what nation that could be.
なるほど。
I see.
それで当事者の私たちを招い
So you invited us over.
そういうこと。こういうのはみんなで一緒にやった方が絶対楽しいと思うんだよね。
No, the line that was, you missed your line, the text that was there for, you just brought us here for commentary, probably was in there.
関係者一同による大感想戦ってやつだね。
After action review. Oh, so they're gonna watch the replay and give their input.
まあ確かに審判団発表でしかわからない部分の詳しい状況とかカチューシャも知りたいけど。
Oh, so it wasn't, it was not publicized. The match wasn't even live streamed? That's interesting. Again, this must be from the movie.
私はアンジーの提案面白いと思う。私たちの情報も含めフェアな形でシェアできるんだったらいいんじゃない？
Wouldn't it be fair to share information with everyone, including our own? I mean, if this recording shows off the military tactics, then yes, we would like some tactics of your own as a thank you.
私も構わんぞ。というか、アンティオの情報こそ参考になるぞ。探決っての大切さもな。
Sure, our information's good.
そうだな。黒森峰も賛成だ。特に島田流の戦法について詳しいデータがあるとありがたい。
Black Forest Peak agrees, and clearly Black Forest Peak, the most edgelording name for a school, is definitely the Germans.
千波丹学園ももちろん賛成です。試合では勉強させていただいてばかりでしたので、少しでも恩返しができればと。
Chihatan was there also. They'll share what they
よろ
learned.
しいですわ。セントグロリアーナも情報を提供させていただきますわ。
Saint Gloriana. I wonder what Whimsy can tell me about the phrase Saint Gloriana. Or if it's an individual, location, royalty, anything like that.
アッサム、どうしたの？
Ass-am. What is it? Assam? What is it?
いえ、新たに大量のデータを入手できると思うと緊張しますね。
New data. She's excited for it.
よし、各校の快諾に感謝する。
I didn't realize how fucking long this intro was gonna take. Careful for everyone's quick agreement.
カチューシャはまだいいって言ってないわよ。
Tiny Vodka didn't say
ほ
yes.
ら、じゃあプラウダは協力しないの？
Oh, so the Russians aren't gonna help? How in line?
泣きべそ書いているところを見られるのが恥ずかしいんですよね。カチューシャ。
Don't cry, please.
泣きべそなんて書いてないわよ。
I'm not crying. I got something in my eye, says the little
カ
vodka.
チューシャが言いたいのは、この偉大なるカチューシャ様の意見をしっかり聞きなさいってことよ。わかった？
You you will listen to the Russian and you will listen well. Understand? Wakarimashita? No.
オーケーオーケー。じゃあプラウダも参加ね。
Alright, fine. We'll let the Russians in.
それで、情報共有の手段はどういたしますの？
How should we share?
双方で作成した資料を交換する形か？
Exchange of
こうし
materials?
て顔を合わせてることだし、
A
レベリン
debrief?
グとか？
カチューシャのお昼寝の時間にかぶってしまうのは好ましくありません。
Tiny Vodka does not like things that get in the way of her afternoon nap.
なんだ。せっかく料理があるんだ。 宴会をしながら試合を見るのはどうだ？なんなら追加のパスタ茹でるぞ。
Watch the match while we have a reception. If so, we'll boil more pasta. Thank you, Italy.
みんなにはちゃんと
Italy.
楽しんでもらい
Yep,
た
I
い
said
から
that.
ね。
Everyone enjoys
という
themselves.
わけで、
Let's chat while watching the
おし
video.
ゃべりする感じでいい。
おしゃべり
Chat?
ありますか？
映像に対してその時どう考えて戦っていたかを話してほしいの。
なるほど。いわゆる将棋の感想戦ですね。了解いたしました。
I see, it's like a review of a shogi match. Shogi. Okay, that probably definitely is the Japanese
そ
school.
うそう。今回はそれをみんなでやろう。試合の各局面で出番のある人は壇上に来てもらって、他の人は食事しながら見てもらう感じでどうでしょうか。
Yes, please eat and give commentary to the replay.
それなら気軽でいいんじゃないか？
OK。大洗でのエキシビションマッチからやるんでしょ。だったら私たちの出番は後になるわね。
Show up from the Orai exhibition.
そうだな。興味深いものになり。
あ
That
ら、
means
そ
we're
れ
up
じゃあ
first.
私たちが最初の登場。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。司会とかいないの？
Is there an MC?
ああ、司会なら西住ちゃんがやることになってるから。
Nishi will be the MC.
いやー、西住ちゃんしか司会できる人間がいないんで。
Yep, there's the... Go ahead and clip that audio. Use it everywhere. Only you can do it.
我が校の隊長であるお前が仕切らずに誰が仕切るんだ？しっかりしろ、西住。
If the commander can't do it, nobody can. If I don't do well.
まあ、一人で司会も大変だろうし、アンコーチームのみんなでやってみる？
How about everyone do it?
西住殿、それ以上おっしゃっていただかなくても。
Yes, 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 we get
そう
it.
だよ。
私たちはチーム
Power friendship. Power friendship.
じゃあステージに
Wait. So is this
なる
basically...
ほど。このスクリーンに各場面を映して我々が解説するわけですね。
Okay. Alright. I guess story is where we replay the events of the anime that they're actively watching? Provide commentary.
なんだかドキドキしてきた。私にできるかな？
She's nervous.
大丈夫ですよ、西住殿。
Nishizumi, you'll be fine.
そうだよ、ミポリン。私たちも頑張るから。
Work hard together. Power friendship.
私たちみんなで支えます。
Yep, power friendship. Also, for our school uniform... Oh, wait. Theirs is a sailor uniform. Never mind. It just looks like a school uniform.
いつも世話になっているからな。フォローは任せておけ。
Yes, I'll do so much for... You've done so much for me. I will do something for you. As long as it keeps me awake and prevent me from falling face first onto the pavement.
じゃあまあ、とりあえずイベント開始の合図ってことで。西住ちゃん、例のやつよろしく。
Event has started. Nishizumi, take it
西
away.
住殿、頑張れミポリン。
あ、うん。せーの。パンツァー
Title drop.
パンツァー
Okay, double title drop. That was cute, though. Prologue. Okay, so yeah, that's literally what it is. And that is a shot from the anime. That's literally just straight up what it is. So I didn't realize it was already an hour. So I'll try to do one more hour because tonight is going to be an interesting night. I know it's a short stream and all that. But I guess I'll share this publicly now. I'm going into a colonoscopy in a few days. And the prep for it is going to drive me insane. But I wanted to do a stream beforehand so that I could at least get something out there for people to look forward to. But so we'll play a few bits of the story and see how far we can get before the hour is up. So let's go. The prologue.
パンツァー 4! 戦車道。それは乙女のたしなみとして鉄のように。
Wait a minute.
廃校寸前。
Wait a minute. Wait,
戦車道
no.
名門。
Wait.
西住流から。
Oh, that was the prologue. Jesus Christ. All right. Number 1, exhibition match. Orai Golf Course at the Hills. Yep, the very first match. That is them in their Panzer IV. And by the way, I love the chibi characters in the chibi tank over there. That's pretty awesome. Yep, that's the Panzer IV. That looks like the Type 3. That looks like the Chinu Model 2. That looks like the Lee. I don't know what's on the far left. But that's straight up from the anime.
美味しそうなものがいっぱいあるよ。
Yes.
根性で食べまくるぞ。
Hey, it's the volleyball team.
食事はお行儀よくよ。
Have some table manners.
各種料理が盛りだくさんだね。さて、どのコーナーから攻めようか。
ここは分断して征服せよだな。
Yep, this is the volleyball team turned tanker team.
ポテチあるかな。
Who the fuck are you? I have no idea who you are. But you are wearing the glasses of that fucking news reporter that became someone's insane girlfriend from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Jesus Christ.
西住、そろそろ始めろ。
I guess she might be from the movie. I have no idea who the fuck that was. Alright, time to go.
皆さん、はじめまして。大洗女子学園。
Second year in the academy.
っていうか、この場所に初対。無理言うな、沙織。
Don't ask for the impossible.
とても美穂さんだ。
Yep, it's all about the tension.
これから私たちが戦った2つの試合の感想戦、思い出作戦を始めたいと思います。皆さん、よろしくお願いします。
Review of the 2 matches we fought in. Begin Operation Recollection.
試合中その場にいなかった人も、参加者の皆さんでお互いに情報を共有できるようお願いします。
For those not involved, please give some information. Tell us what we could have done right and could have done wrong.
美穂さん落ち着いたみたいですね。よかった。
Oh god, are they all gonna give me like a grade depending on how well I play?
さすが西住殿です。
西住さんも楽しんでやればいいと思う。みんな、ありがと
More compliments to Nishizumi.
う。じゃあ行ってみようか。
Let's go.
それではエキシビションマッチから試合を。スクリーンは私たちで操作するね。これですね。ありがとうございます。エキシビションマッチは大洗女子学園が優勝した記念ってことで開催された親善試合です。
Okay, so this exhibition, that's a shot from the anime. Fuck, this is definitely going into special season or movie stuff. Well, it's a friendly match to help commemorate and celebrate Orai's
大
victory.
洗の街全体を使ったお祭りみたいな楽しい試合でした。
Yep.
では早速参加校の皆さんを紹介していきたいと思います。
It was fought in the streets? What? This is not like F1 where you can put up a bunch of fucking barricades in the streets of Italy or Vegas and just race on it. These are tanks. What if one misses and goes through a building? Is there tankery insurance?
まずは大洗女子学園と一緒に戦ってくれた千葉丹学園の西さん、どうぞ壇上へ。
Nishi-san from Chihitan Academy, please come on stage. They fought together during that.
恐縮です。
そして対戦相手となって
The opponents, Saint Gloriana and Pravda.
ダージリンさん、カチューシャさん、よろしく。
よろしくお願いいたしますわ。
ピロシキ
Proshki.
試合の方ですが、序盤から波乱含みというか、その
There was some trouble right at the start.
ニポリン、写真に行っちゃった方がいいんじゃ。ありがとう、沙織さん。
あら、よく撮れていますわね。
Yeah, I remember. That is a very interesting formation that can work, except the fact that the fucking Churchill that is in the middle literally has all of its armor in the front. But they're probably dug in a trench so well that it probably is only exposing the turret, which has a pretty good armor, so I guess it works. I don't know what the other tanks are, but I think they're early, like, 1940s tank designs.
はい、報道部と生徒会の皆さんが頑張って撮影してくれたみたいです。
Like, everyone in the journalism and student council clubs did their best.
ちょっと、なんでフラッグ車がいきなり囲まれてるのよ。
Why was it surrounded so fast?
確かにバンカーの中に籠城されると戦車砲の狙いがつけにくいのですが、それにしても随分余裕ですね。
Bunkering down makes it harder to aim for the tank cannon, but surprisingly, there's some leeway. Yeah? It depends on the gun depression of the tank. Being hulled down, but you don't have a ton of gun depression, it doesn't affect you too much. Like, Russian tanks were known for just not being able to aim downward at all, and they specialized in flat surfaces, so if you could bunker down in a Russian vehicle, you were pretty much set.
カチューシャが戦っている時にずいぶんのんきなことをしてるじゃない。
While Katyusha was in battle, you seemed to be so
あら
relaxed.
あなたなら必ず戦線を突破してくると思ったから待っていたんだけど、間違っていたかしら、カチューシャ。
I bet you could have broken the front line, that's why I was waiting, little vodka.
そんなわけないじゃない。カチューシャが人の期待を裏切るなんてないんだから。
Of course not, I don't betray expectations. Or, excuse me, third person don't betray expectations.
試合序盤はフラッグ社を擁するセントグロリアーナを包囲殲滅しようと動く大笑い千波担当、それを阻止しようとするプラウダという構図でした。
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of talking. I'm just gonna let it play. Read it while you can. For those on your phone, tough shit. This is taking a while.
これフラッグ社のダージリンさんたちを囲んで勝ちそうだったところだよね。接近してみたらゴルフ場の斜面とバンカーはなかなかくせ者だったがな。さすがはセントグロリアーナといったところか。
はい、こちらの車線がなかなか通らず、地形を利用した素晴らしい防御でした。
光景が目に浮かぶようですね。マチルダ2が3両にダージリン殿のチャーチルが1両。
Oh, they're Matilda Mark IIs. Well, there's my answer. And Churchill Mark I.
そちらは千波担の97式に3式、M3D、そして4号、89式もいましたわね。
That is correct. 2 Japanese tanks, a early British tank, and a German tank.
みんなすごいよね。ちゃんと覚えてて。まあ私も結構覚えてるけど。
どの試合も大切な思い出ですから。
ゴルフ場を走るのは気持ちよかった。あの気分をまた味わってみたい。だよね。空気も美味しくって景色も綺麗。戦車道するには最高のロケーションだったかも。
Oh
素
god.
敵な彼とのデートでもいいかな。
God damn, Siri, someone date her, please. She's a great person.
早く追体験してみたいです。
Well, of course you
皆
would.
さん、状況は思い出せましたか？ではそろそろ思い出作戦を始めたいと思います。
Alright, so there's a briefing before every chapter.
美穂さん、どうかなさいました？
西住さん、お願いします。
皆さんも一緒にお願いします。パンツァー。
Alright, adorable. That is correct, Lex. This was the big surprise game that I've been hiding from people. Everyone knows that I'm some hardcore first-person shooter player, and I play RPGs, Monster Hunter, and I play a shit ton of War Thunder. But I didn't want to play a game that was predictable for me to start my stream, so I thought I'll play something I've never played before, but still tailored to my common interests. If you haven't seen this anime before, Lex, it's fucking amazing. I highly recommend it. You don't have to be like a super tank nerd or war military or military technology nerd like myself in order to enjoy it. It's just pretty female characters involving themselves in something that boys growing up would absolutely love, which is an interesting contrast. So they allow me to choose which academy to play as? Huh. That's interesting. They said that Miho lost this battle. So, and I already played the Panzer IV. I want to play in a different tank, so I'm actually going to try the Churchill. Normally, British tanks are fucking awful, and their ammo even worse. British tanks have had bad history of terrible ammo for solid shot, and their engines being hilariously bad. Oh my god, it's this song. That's so British. I love it. Oh. Her 3D model looks
茶
adorable.
柱が立ったわ。イギリスのこんな言い伝えを知ってる？ 茶柱が立つと素敵な訪問者が現れる。
お言葉ですが、もう現れています。素敵かどうかはさておき。
Well, we don't need to move.
敵車両発
We're in a great hold down
こ
position.
の包囲網はスコーンを割るように簡単には砕けません。
This one
落ち
cannot be
着きなさ
broken.
い。いかなる時も優雅。それがセントグロリアーナの戦車道よ。
I don't like that they talk and pause the game.
呼びますね。
十字方向から攻撃を確認。その調子よ。
Jesus Christ!
正面走行に開く。
This is war.
発射。
聞いているようね。
So that's easy to win.
その調子よ。
任せてください。
Scratch damage. Okay.
聞いているようね。
Yep. Why are you showing me your side? Why are you showing me your engine? Oh, that's trying to pop smoke and run.
そのようですね。
その調子よ。11時方向から攻撃を。
Oh, Jesus.
行動不能。
勝手にスコーンが割れたわね。
あとは美味しくいただくだけですか。
それにもうすぐサンドイッチも出来上がるわ。
What, are they making the sandwiches in the tank? Yeah, Churchill's armor in that position, ridiculously good, so... And they sent in all of their smallest cannons to try and take out a Churchill. Like, that was never gonna work. They could have taken out the Matildas pretty easily if they just aimed at the turret faces, or just aimed at the center, but they never did. Again, this is operating on anime logic. I like to operate on realistic logic. Also, that uniform is gorgeous. Black and red. Pretty nice. That's a Lee. The ever bizarre M3 Lee. This thing is weird. I like to call it like the Charger from Left 4 Dead of tanks, because it has two guns on it. And I believe this was designed way before World War II, because the M3 Lee's bigger cannon on the right is clearly inspired by the Mark V models, where those tanks had all their cannons on the sides and they rotated the way they do in the M3 Lee. And we unlocked Asuzasawa as a commander. Yeah. Domination Battle is now available for play through the main menu. Hanzo Thousand Festival is now available. Rematch. A new mission. This game just allows you to just casually play matches. I love that. Oh, you know what? Let's try playing it as Miho this time and see what happens. I'm very curious if they do alternate reality situations, like if you win as Miho or not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Good God. Please stand by. The ninjas are after me. Also, you didn't see my desktop background. It's not real. Anesthetics will be applied to you after the stream. What the fuck? It just decided I'm gonna take a break. I have no idea what honest to God happened. It's nothing that I can't fix, so... The game crashed. It wasn't... The console had the game crash. That's right. Remember, guys, it's the console that crashed. It was the console. What was that thing in the background? We don't acknowledge that thing because technically it's not real, right? Right. It's not real. It doesn't exist. If you ask what that is in the background, cute. You probably will be taken away for questioning. So let's see if I can play as Miho for this one. We already know this part, so now we'll try playing it as Miho. See what happens. Now, I am trying to figure out if the Panzer IV 76mm could actually pen the Churchill. My money's on no.
私たちは私たちにできる
試合を始めます。
時間はあるので慎重に。パンツァー4。
西住隊長、パンツァー4って何ですか？
ああ、戦車前進ってことです。
Yes, that is the... I believe it's the German pronunciation. Panzer IV. People think that they're saying Panzer IV, but no. When they try to say 4 for the Panzer IV in German, it's Panzer IV. When they say Panzer IV, that means move forward.
なるほど、そういう意味ですか。勉強になりました。大丈夫か、千波丹学園は。
ちょっと変わってるよね。でもみんな真面目そうだし勇敢だから。
戦車前進。
では改めてパンツァー4前進してください。前進するよ。前進しろ。敵車両
Jesus Christ, this game is so loud.
申し訳ありません。
You're supposed to destroy one tank, and they want us to destroy the Matilda on the left. Fuck. Seriously, why is this game so loud? Good God, like, holy shit, war is hell, war is heck, I get that, but Jesus.
装填完了。マチルダ2行動不能。
西殿、あとは突撃あるのみです。いや、どうかな。突撃。
No.
突撃。
No.
まあいいか。
No. No. No, they still have a Churchill, you idiot.
西さん。
Oh yeah, this is from the movie, I'm confident. And that's definitely... That is definitely the Japanese school, because that's Japanese camo on those tanks. That is very specific Japanese camo. But, okay, so this must have happened in the movie or something, because I have no idea. None of these happened in the anime. You don't need ears. The fuck you mean? I know.
パンツァー4。
I'm
わ
part-
お、これが千波丹ズの突撃ね。なかなかクールじゃない。はい、私も千波丹学園名物の突撃を初めて生で見ましたけど、すごい迫力でした。
Well, let's see what they got there. I see their flag tank is a Chinu, but it's not the one with the bigger gun, so it's probably the 75 or the 57, which is the Chinu everyone hates. And the other ones are Type 87s, 89s?
いやー、それほどのことでも。
照れるであります。すみません。次の写真に移ります。
Yeah. You got your ass whipped. Oh.
無念であります。
せっかく包囲していたのに、どうして突撃を選択したのか気になるところだな。
西さん、その辺はどうだったんですか？
お役に立てず申し訳ありません。士気が上がりすぎると本能がつい突撃を選択してしまうというか、なんというか。
Yeah, that was reckless.
わかるそれ。素敵な彼氏と盛り上がるとイケイケって感じになっちゃうのと同じだよね、きっ
Remember in that intro video where I mentioned social awkwardness? This is part of it, because all her character does is make me hate being single.
そうです。まさにそんな感じです。多分。わかりやすい例示ありがとうございます。
Adrenaline is a real thing,
将
though.
軍というやつか。なんとも厄介だな。突撃は千畑の魂であります。
お気持ちはよくわかるのですが。
Wait, assaults are the heart of their oh my god. Is that their version of, like, bonsai? Fucking, why? Why would you bonsai in a tank? That's
得意
ridiculous.
とする戦法があるのは悪いことではない。しかし、繰り出すべき戦況、時期の決断が重要だな。
You're one to talk, German. Literally, the Blitzkrieg is your version of what they're doing, except less refugees.
そうね。それに状況もその時々で変わるから、
True.
柔軟性も必要よね。
おっしゃる通りです。故に我々は現在、迂回的突撃、転身的突撃など、あらゆる突撃を身につけるべく、鋭意特訓中です。
なのであります。何それ面白そう。今度私たちと練習試合しようよ。
Sharing intel.
私も西さんたちの新しい戦い方を見てみたいです。
喜んで。我々でよろしければ、いつでもお相手させていただきます。
では次の写真に移りますね。ようやくカチューシャの出番ね。行くわよ、ノンナ。
はい、カチューシャ。この写真は防衛線側の車両ですね。
It is on the defensive line. So on the left is a Porsche Tiger, aka the what I like to call the inbred Tiger. The reason I hate that particular Tiger tank is because you look at the corners in the front. It's like you shaved off the pointed end of the Tiger. That's basically like castrating it. That's literally its best tactic, is the fact that at a 45-degree angle, its armor is angled and sloped so well that it practically makes it invincible. But then you go and add this flat surface, basically telling people, please, shoot me in the corner. It's my obvious weak spot. Stupid. Stupid. I hate the Porsche Tiger. I don't know why people like it. It has Porsche engines in it, which makes it faster. Cool. But you sacrificed your greatest armor protection specialty for a bit of speed. Dumb. On the right is a IBS-1. I think it might be the C model. And behind it is another Japanese tank, which is interesting.
戦車が少ない割には頑張ってたと思うわ。カチューシャの敵じゃなかったけど。ほら、中島、こっちに来るのよ。
いやー、なんか照れるね。自動車部の中島だよ。よろしくね、かっちゃん。
Automobile club? Hey! There's a car club? Hey, that's right up Jackie's alley. She'd go into that club immediately. And I'd be in the Tankery club.
かっちゃんじゃないわよ。
じゃあ、ジェロニモ？
ああ、もう。かっちゃんでいいわよ。かっちゃんで。
Would you rather be called Kachan or Geronimo?
中島さん、勝手に人にあだ名をつけるなんて失礼じゃない。
かっちゃんは心が広いからきっと大丈夫だよ。
Oh, so she loves giving nicknames. Something I think is very common among mechanics.
カチューシャさん。はい。ほっぺにお弁当がついてるわよ。そういうことをおろそかにすると風紀が。
いけません、カチューシャ。すぐに吹きましょう。
Don't embarrass her.
中島さん、園子さん、この時はどんな感じだったんですか？プラウダの砲撃はすごかったわよ。地形が変わるんじゃないかって思ったわ。
だね。でもこっちの方が高いところにいたから、なんとか時間は稼げたって感じだったね。
でも結局、カチューシャの勝ちだったのよね。
I guess that's true. Katyusha did end up winning that. And let's take a look at their tank lineup. They have, I believe, T-34 57s, which is the 57mm cannon later model of the T-34. Basically, the poster child. And then there are what I believe are IS-1s or KV-85s that are in the back and middle. Basically, early models of the IS-2, which became one of the most infamous Russian tanks ever, being one of the very best heavies that they ever had. And they basically were using the T-34 shell and trying to see how big of a cannon can we put on the frame of a T-34 before it becomes too heavy. Luckily, they were able to figure that out and put a pretty decent gun on it.
時間は稼げたんだから私たちだって負けてないわ。
迂回すれば早かったかもしれませんね、カチューシャ。
いいの。あっちの戦力だって減らせたんだし、何よりカチューシャの強さを思い知らせなきゃいけなかったんだから。
そうだね。あそこで粘っても結局カッちゃんにやられちゃったと思うから、撤退で正解だったんだよね。
A thought just occurred to me. Maybe the ones in the front are T-34 37s, and the ones in the middle and back are T-34 57s. I'll have to look into it. Maybe they'll tell us.
なんだか釈然としないけど、確かに撤退でよかったと私も思うわ。あなたたちもようやくカチューシャの凄さが分かったよね。やっぱり勝つまでやめないのね。ここまで来るとすがすがしいな。
She'll never give up until she's the one that's correct. It sounds like a Twitter or a Reddit battle.
カチューシャさんは勝利に対してものすごくアクティブなんですね。
それがカチューシャ殿らしさですから。皆さんありがとうございます。そろそろ次の思い出作戦、大洗守備隊の防衛戦を始めたいと思います。準備はいいですか？それではパンツァー
Alright, so the Academy's defense from Nakajima. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, when this might have happened. I don't remember when it happened, but Katyusha's tactics are very accurate to a degree, like just being aggressive. You can listen to some of Sabaton's music about the Russian military and how their tactics were super aggressive. Like, literally on certain front lines of infantry battles, they would have commissars threatening anybody that would retreat. If they, like, retreated back to camp or retreated back to where they came from, they would be shot. It's like, not one step back, comrade. You try to take a step back, I will kill you myself. And that's why it became infamously the Red Army strategy of throw enough bodies at it and surely it'll die, right? Right. Let's see what they're driving. I want my answer. Oh, that's an IS-1. Who am I kidding? Yeah. Those are T-34 57s.
それじゃあさっさと片付けてお家に帰るわよ。試合を始めます。意外と粘るわね。
遅れてるわよ。何を遊んでいるのかしら。
うるさいわね。ちょっと手こずっているだけよ。進むわよ。敵車両発見。ビタ撃て。97式新砲塔。行動不能。
Damn it. Oh, it's T-34-85! Okay, so it's... The ones in the front are T-34 57s. These are T-34 85s. These are the poster childs of the Russian military. They have the 85mm cannon on them. God damn it, I missed my reload. Stop running!
カチューシャ、このまま攻撃を続けて良いのですか？
もちろんよ。こんな防衛戦必ず突破してやるんだから。
Very Russian.
何やってんの？装填急ぎなさいよ。前進します。
Oh, is there a cooldown on how much we can use the quick reload? Okay, I'll have to remember that. Or it's very strictly timed.
式行動不能。
調子で行こうよ。待たせたわね。
待ちすぎて紅茶が冷めてしまいましたわ。
仕方ないでしょ。もっと簡単に敵を突破できると思ったのよ。
迂回すればよかったんですよ。
試合終了。
So it seems that from... Oh my god, I forgot her uniform. the baggy pants. But the tank helmet she's wearing is very accurate to the crew helmets. So the reason I thought it was an IS-1 is because I believe they designed the IS-1 and then made the T-34-85. Because the T-34-85, while it has a huge cannon, it's still considered a medium tank. So they developed the IS frame to be considered a heavy tank, a lot thicker armor, bigger engine. And then the IS-2 came out, which was basically overkill. No! Put it back! I don't want it! Put it back! I don't want it! No! Put it back! I don't want it! Get that thing out of my sight! I don't want that! I want the actual tiger. I don't want the fucking Porsche. Get that piece of rare garbage away from me. That is someone else's treasure. I call it trash. Alright, so now we'll play as Nakajima from the Orai. Let's see what tanks they have, because I didn't pay a lot of attention. I know they have that one French tank, the BIS model, which is basically designed after their old World War I vehicles. Yep. Oh god, I have to play the Porsche! No! Whatever, I have a Tiger. I can kill all their vehicles if I wanted to.
あ、ちょっと待った。よし。当然。
先輩殿、我々も後に続くであります。戦車前進。
ああ、だからダメだって。みんな無謀すぎ。
西住隊長からこの陣地を守れって言われたでしょ。命令ってのは規則と同じなの。
Yeah, I forgot. Sono is super rule strict.
97式新砲と行動不能やられたっぽいよ。装填完了。一時方向から撃て。どうもーい。装填完了よ。あちゃー、ミスったか。
What are you doing? Drive around!
アグレッシブに攻めるのもいいけど、リタイアしちゃったら元も子もないんだよ。
This is a Tiger. Like, this should be able to one-shot these fucking things. This is ridiculous. Oh, they're 70. Those are the 76 cannons. Okay. These are the T-34s with the 76mm. That thing should be dead by now. Fuck! Okay, I cannot always use quick reload. What are you doing? Are you a War Thunder player? You sure as hell play like one. Jesus Christ.
ここで戦うのは不利です。撤退します。
了解しました。試合終了。
Yeah, if that thing wasn't turned to ash, flipping over would definitely be a good alternative. I love the Tiger's 88mm cannon, I do, but why put it on the Porsche? Yes, it's rare, but I would never willingly, like, use that specifically because of its historical weakness. Alright, we'll do one more, which means we have to do all of these, I think.
あれ、ドゥーチェ、さっきまで大洗が勝ちそうだったのに、なんでプラウダに追っかけられてるんですか？はあ？ペパロニ、お前ちゃんと見てたのか？いやー、鉄板ナポリタンの売れ行きが良くて、ちょっと手が離せなかったんすよ。
大洗とチハタンは一体をセントグロリアー内の包囲攻撃、 もう一体をプラウダを足止めする拠点防御と部隊を2つに分けていたんですよ。
そうだ。それで今大洗千波丹連合の拠点防衛が突破されたところだ。ああ、なるほど。それで大洗は困っちまったってわけですね。隊長の隊長。隊長の隊長って私のことですか？そうっすよ。ルーチェや他の学校の隊長たちの隊長だから隊長の隊長。なんか間違ってるっすか？
I don't know if that's an Italian thing, but yes, there is technically a tank commander, basically Michael Whitman, basically the leader of the entire division, which makes sense.
あ、はい、大丈夫です。カチューシャさんに防衛線を突破されて、私たち攻撃隊も側面からクルセイダー隊の攻撃を受けて。
Jesus, I just realized Arise Academy is what I thought was the German logo, so it doesn't have the German logo on it. I'm an idiot. I forgot that that's Arise Academy logo. What looks like which I thought it was an Iron Cross, but it's not. I don't know what I understand there's like kanji in the front, but I don't know what the symbol in the back is.
ダージリンさんたちにバンカーから脱出されたんですけど。それがダージリンさんたちの狙いだったんですね。
しっかり準備をしてゆっくりと時間をかけて焼くのが美味しいスコーンを作るコツなのよ。
このまま美味しくいただければよかったんですけど。
True.
大洗の切り返しの速さもなかなかのものでしたね、ダージリン。
そうね、さすがは美穂さんといったところかしら。
Wallet Warrior? Wallet Warrior? Oh, you're talking about the Porsche being the rare piece of shit tank it is. Yes. I would not call them a wallet warrior, because if you buy the Porsche, you're literally putting yourself at a disadvantage in terms of protection, but an advantage in speed. No firepower difference because the Tiger's cannon is already fucking amazing. Don't really need to... You can't improve upon perfection, know what I'm saying?
そんな。私たちはゴルフ場から脱出。大洗市街を目指しました。
They fought in the streets? I don't... Again, how does this work? Is there insurance for if they go through a building or if a round goes through a building? I don't understand. They're like treating it as if like it's a formula race and they just put barricades around the roads like in Vegas when they did that last year when I went to Vegas. Shit was nuts.
ホームタウンの有利を生かしたか乱、分断を狙ったのかしら。
はい、そうだったんですけど。残念ながら完全に読まれていましたね。そうだな。フラッグ車を狙う動きが全体に徹底されていた。ああ動かれるとなかなか辛いな。当然よ。何度も同じ戦法が通じるほどカチューシャたちは甘くないんだから。
すべての失敗は成功への第一歩である。
Yep, failure is the greatest teacher.
ウィリアム・ヒューエルですね、ダージリン様。お、ウサギさんチームとノンナさん。
Oh, that's the IS-2. I want to say that's the IS-2. Look how long that fucking barrel is and look at the muzzle. I truly think that's the IS-2 staring square in the face of an M3 Lee. That M3 Lee would just evaporate from a Thanos snap because of that IS-2's presence.
西住隊長、武部先輩、すみませんでした。すみませんでした。
It's in the past. Don't worry about it.
どうしたの？私たち決勝戦でちょっとうまくいったから調子に乗っちゃって。同じやり方で倒しちゃえって思ったんですけど。ノンナさんには全然通用しませんでした。しませんでした。
At least they're humble.
そっか。
狙いは悪くありませんでしたが、相手に冷静さを取り戻す時間を与えたのはよくありません。油断や慢心は大敵ということですね。
Yeah, that's kind of why I try to keep the pressure on when ambushing somebody.
すみません。
Okay, is this girl left of the middle? Is she just silent? Oh, she that shy that she's mute? That's unfortunate. How the hell are you good at being a tanker if you're silent? You need to be communicating. Maybe she communicates with Morse code. That's true.
どういうことですか？いい？一度失敗したって次うまくやればいいのよ。次を失敗しても次の次に成功すればいいのよ。なんたってこれは戦車道なんだから。
I'm gonna borrow a quote from Kratos. Do not be sorry, be better.
戦車道だから。何度でも挑戦できる？戦争じゃないから死なないし。
You can't die because it's not a real war. I mean, I don't know how they have padded the carbon inlining, but if it flips over, you can land on your head and break your neck, or you can have a concussion. That's why certain vehicles are probably not allowed to be in this, because if they had like the FV 4002, the British Battle Doom Barn, they would probably turn to oil. Yep, Saki, she's a mute.
おお、なるほど。それに、あんたたちまだ1年なんでしょ？はい、とっても素敵な考え方だと思います。
All right, it's power of friendship. Orion Academy, Irwin. Yep, there's Irwin. One of the fan favorites because of the super Germanly questionable uniform she wears. Also, her name is Irwin. Genu 2, Stug. Type 89. Oh, that was a different... Yes, we're in the Stug! That hat reminds me of a story. I'll share it after we do this. Yeah, the Stug 3! Love this thing. One of the first and best German hold-aimed tanks. How do I make them move? They're just standing there. When are they attacking? Oh, this was the feint.
みんな無理しないでね。会長は無理してください。多分 OK。当然だな。よし、修理完了だ。
This looks like a distraction.
T3476 行動不能。撤収命令だ。みんな引くぞ。
撤収の指示よ。ジハタンもちゃんと退却させるのよ。
試合終了。
Well, I hope that means we unlock the Stug, because I love the Stug. That is not a Stug. It's a French tank. Yeah, the BIS. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. So that's the BIS that had the World War I style tank cannon in the front. Okay, maybe this isn't terrible. I thought it was the shitty one. I never noticed this was the model that has the huge cannon in the front. So that's pretty useful. I don't like that I have to skip this every time, but whatever. Let's see what was it like from her perspective. I forgot what Mono drives. Or commands. I shouldn't say drives. Commands. Oh, it's the Lee.
それでは試合を始めます。命令だから仕方ないけど、道路を塞ぐなんて私たち不良みたいじゃない。
I was really hoping that we could use the other cannon.
じゃあ天を攻めなくてどうするのよ。
G3476 行動不能
Wait, how do I shoot the second cannon? Oh, left trigger.
T3476 行動不能
Okay, cool.
撤収命令だみんな引くぞ
撤収の指示よ。ジハタンもちゃんと退却させるのよ。
試合終了
I like how they just evaporate into pixels like they're all in a simulation. So that was the Lee. I like how it uses both triggers to fire. Basically, you fire one, I believe the primary with the right trigger and the secondary with the left.
フォー
I mean, the mouse is in this game, so... Alright, now we'll play as Nona, which I think she has the IS-2. If it's the IS-1, I'm gonna fucking slap myself. It's like, you should know your tanks by now, idiot! Those are the 76s.
ほんの少し
それでは試合を始めます
Come on, it's got the turret of an IS-2.
Что четвертый зайдет на Черчилля с тыла.
I like that they do actually speak fluent Russian.
Думаю, да. Михо на такое способна, Клара.
Maybe. I'll ask Foxtrot, my faithful Russian companion, if this is accurate.
ちょっとあなたたち日本語で話しなさいよ。
敵車両発見攻撃効いてるようです
進むわよ。
Yep.
装填を
This is an IS-2. Fantastic. This thing is overkill. I wish the cannon had a, like, the plink sound.
装填完了止まりなさい攻撃
97式行動不能
ノンナ前進。さっさとやっちゃいなさい。
No. Why in God's name would I do that? This can pen that without a thought.
効いてるようです
Oh, it didn't do much.
交代します
T3476 行動不能
We lost a T-34. That's not ideal.
思いっきり防御姿勢。
That's right. Aim it this way. Let's see. Her name is Ant Eater? What the fuck?
効いてるようです装填をします
T3476 ルノー B1 行動不能
左側面にヒット
総
装填。
攻撃
3式行動不能
I love her outfit. She's got like this, almost like an armored vest on.
すべて撃破しました
見なさい。カチューシャにかかればこんなものよ。
試合終了
Infamous level 10. And now we take a look from Tiny Vodka's perspective. This will be the last one, and then we'll have to call it a night. Because I did not realize the prologue was going to take so damn long. Alright, in the 85 we go.
それじゃあさっさと片付けてお家に帰るわよ。
試合を始めます
These 3D anime models have a
どうするの
huge
カチューシャ
overbite.
呼び捨てにしないで。全身に決まってるじゃない。こんなちまちましたちびっこい連中。削って削って削り取ってピロ式の中のお惣菜にしてあげるわ。
Proshke, I think, is the burger I'm thinking of.
進むわよ。敵の情報が届いたわよ。
前進します
こ
I'm definitely not used to not using a gunner sight.
97式行動不能
攻撃仕方ないわ援護に行ってあげるわ下がりなさいノンナ前進さっさとやっちゃいなさい装填完了よ撃ていいわよ
3式行動不能
やれば撃て何やってんの進むわよ遺体壊しちゃおうかしらおめでとう撃て
This is fun, honestly.
調子で行こうよ
But I don't like that these missions are so basic.
すべて撃破しました
I think it's just trying to replay scenarios.
かかればこんなものよ
試合終了
Game's fun. The story missions feel very basic, but maybe they're supposed to be basic. It's the first chapter. Oh, we got Erika unlocked. Nice. That was a little quick. We'll do another.
パンツァー
Oh, you see, look at the infrastructure. Who's gonna pay for that?
正面からの砲撃戦やっぱりいいわよね
Look at the building. Who's gonna pay for that? Like, does it give employment when shit like this happens? I don't understand.
シンプルなものの中に複雑なものが隠されていることもあるかもしれない。
どういうこと
What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck are you trying to represent? You say a weird quote, and then you play a string instrument. What the fuck are you? I need to know.
A fox is not taken twice in the same snare.
Someone clip the... Actually, don't clip that. I'll just do an audio rip. I'll just play that for Jackie.
狐は同じ罠には二度とかからない。
はいここの読み合いはとても勉強になりましたはあ西隊長の突撃でありますかっこいいであります
面目次第もございません
大丈夫ですあまり気にしなくてもいいですよ西さんこうして大愛防衛戦でみんなに頑張ってもらっている中で私たちはここで真打ち登場でございますわ
皆さんよろしくお願いします。
ローズヒップさんクラーラさんよろしくお願いします
そうかここで T34 とクルセイダーの妨害が入ったのか
うまくいくかと思ったんだけどあなたたちの作戦は全てお見通しなのでございますわラージェリン様がはい正直なのね
A little blunt.
ちょっとクラーラカチューシャはこんな命令出してないわよ
はいカチューシャ様ノンナ副隊長とお話をして美穂さんを迎撃させていただきました。
カチューシャが隊長なのよみんなカチューシャの命令を聞かなきゃいけないのになんだ
はいカチューシャカチューシャであれば美穂さんの思考の先を読んで指示をするはずと思ったのですが間違っていましたか
間違ってるわけないでしょ未放射の考えなんてカチューシャは全てお見通しなんだから
Christ.
で
She's
もこ
annoying.
の後の4号すごかったよね1両なのにクルセイダーや T34 に一歩も引いてなかったもんなかっこよかったよね
かっこいい戦いが必ずしも勝利につながるわけじゃない。
そうね交代しながら相手を引き寄せフラッグ社の守りを手薄にする狙いのようだけど
戦力の分断ができないなら逆に集中させるということか
ええでもプラウダとグロリアーナはそれも読んでいた
T34 とクルセイダーで4号の奇襲を妨害させたってわけね
なんか難しいことをやってたんだね
そんな難しいことはやってないと思うけど
It's basic to someone with German tactics like you, Erika.
ってやればいいのに
ある
意味すごいわねあんたたち。
結局ここはどういう場面だったの？大洗と千畑は主力が交代戦をしつつ相手を引きつけ、フラッグ社のチャーチルを孤立させ、守りが薄くなったところを暗号で撃つという作戦だ。
一方のグロリアーナとプラウダは私たちの作戦を妨害しようと暗号チームの4号に牽制部隊を出したという状況です。
Jackie, I agree with you, but can you tell me what country is the one that has the blue uniform with the white stripes? Vertical stripes? I can't figure it out. It's not Greece.
ダージリンさんのチャーチルをめぐる攻防というわけですね。
はい、その通りです。
ではそろそろ大丈夫でしょうか？
もちろんでございますわ。
お手柔らかにお願いしますね。
それでは思い出作戦、大洗市街戦を始めます。パンツァー。
Play as Miho again, because why not? Getting the Panzer IV. Panzer IV with the 76. The long 76.
それでは試合を始めます。
地の利はこちらにあります。わかった。
Just because you're on home turf does not give you an advantage. I wish there was a way to look around you without... Oh, there is a tank gunner sight! I'm so stupid. Oh, shit. I took a hit. We'll stop and look later. Drive. Drive. Stop the Crusader. Yep. Ow! Ah!
Я не дам тебе уйти.
Holy shit. Ah! I don't know how to turn these on a dime. These are tanks, not street racing vehicles. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Command and control panel. Boost dash? To rev the engine? Drift. When turning above a certain speed. Oh, there's a drift button. Wait, like, there's like a speed boost and a fucking drift? Oh god, we are gonna be doing stuff in the anime. Boost dash. B plus? Oh, hang on. Oh, they ran into each other. Japanese British version of no. Oh, that's the Crusader. It's not a terrible vehicle. This tank was interesting, I will say that much. I don't know a lot about the British tanks because, to be perfectly honest, I hated a lot of them. But later in the war, they started getting really good. The Crusader is definitely early war. That flat armor on the front does not help it at all. But British tanks are known for having flat armor that is incredibly thick. But it didn't last very long once they started developing bigger guns. Oh yeah, Montargine. Okay. Now we'll play as... the other character, Rosehip. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Rosehip. I don't know what that could mean. I'll go another 15 minutes. Why not? So I get to drive around the Crusader. This should be interesting. You just spilled all your tea. What are you doing? You know what? Get in the tank. Yeah. Oh, I see. So if you press on the left stick, you can use the commander to quickly look around you. And then you press them to get them in the vehicle. And put on slip defenses. Jesus Christ, this thing handles like a bowl of molasses! What's the Vanguard doing? What are you doing? Get out of the way! Oh my god, why does this thing control so poorly? Why does it control so poorly? Stop! What is happening? Alright, get out of the tank. What is this tank driving? What is happening? I hate light tanks in this game. I already hate them. Why does this thing control so poorly? Ah! Holy shit. Oh my god, go! Oh my god, this invincible street sign. There's no, like, gear shifting, it's just full speed all the time. That was in the engine block. What do you mean scratch? Jesus H. Christ. Wait, I have to actually catch her? Oh, that is insane! What? I have to actually catch her. Oh, wow. In this thing that controls like a fucking RC car that has the battery voltage turned up too high? Good God. This is disturbing. I don't like the Crusader. Something tells me I'm gonna hate light tanks in this game. Unless the M18 is in it. Which it probably isn't. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the joystick is very sensitive for this. The fuck? Why was my barrel aiming up? That's not an angle. What are you talking about? Okay, against this weak thing, maybe.
前進します。
One more shot. What? Woo! We defeated the protagonist. So Saint Gloria. Saint Glow. Midoroki Sono. Hey, we got Sono. Alright, what's this one? The battle in our ice streets? It's still... Okay, how far? Oh, we can't see what the next chapters are.
ゴルフ場からなんとか大洗の市街戦に移行できたんですけど、私たち暗号チームはクルセイダーに苦戦しちゃって。セーグロ1の俊足は伊達ではないのでございますわよ。でもミポリン、私たちクルセイダー3両もやっつけたじゃん。確かに苦戦と言われるとそうでもないような。むしろこの場面ではこちらが押しているように思えるがな。確かにその通りでございますわね。
アンツよ直伝のナポリターンを成功させられなかったことが今でも悔やまれるな。いや、ナポリターン自体は成功していた。我らに回る宝刀さえあれば。明智光秀がごとき渾身の一撃となったはず。砂浜でのナポリターンは練習よりやりやすかったぜよ。
まさか知らない間にカバさんチームがこんな技を覚えていたなんてびっくりしちゃいました。私たちだってフラグ者を見つけただけじゃないよね、ももちゃん。
ああ、今まで戦車道を始めてから幾度となく試合を行ってきたが、その中で一度も成し得なかった悲願の発撃。
いやー、決勝戦に続いてまた戦車の下敷きになっちゃうとはね。まさに縁の下の力持ちってやつだね。あの時の亀さんチームにはお世話になったわ。私たち実はあれが発撃派だったから、改めて生徒会の皆さんありがとう。チームプレイチームプレイ、気にしないでいいよ。
Oh my gosh, she's gonna cry again.
西住さん、
Who the hell are
活躍は
you?
どうだったかな。
The girl on the right!
皆さん地形を利用したいい連携攻撃でした。三位一体のコンビネーション、ネットゲじゃ味わえないリアルな迫力だったもも。
Okay, we need to talk about this for a second. She has a peach eye patch. She has a collar flowery attachment, and she is the most loosely dressed character I've ever seen in this anime. She was showing off her midriff on purpose. Like, how is that not against school policy? Also, the girl on the far right looks like a mother. Get your head out of the gutter, Jackie. I know what word you're thinking of.
リアルでのハメ技は超気持ちいいっちゃ。福田もアヒル殿と一緒に一両仕留めたのであります。
フェイントからのサイドアタック、見事に決まりました。こんな手に2度も引っかかるなんて。
ねえ、なんで私たちアヒル殿なの？
アヒル
That's the volleyball team.
ってなんか落ち着かないよね。
そんなことはありません。尊敬する人に敬称をつけてお呼びするのは人として当然のことなのであります。まあいいんじゃない？アヒル殿って聞き慣れるとなんか可愛いし。ちょっといい？美穂。はい、何ですか？ケイさん。
大合防衛線が崩壊した時点で残った戦力を集めて体制を立て直すっていう手もあったと思うんだけど、どうしてそうしなかったの？
The word was MILF, Jade.
カチューシャたちが未報者を追っかけてたのよ。
しかしそのような危険な状況だからこそ戦力を集中し大将を守るという選択もあると思うのですが。
それはですね。
フラッグ社の位置情報、そういうことだな、美穂。
そうだよな。こっちのフラッグ社の位置がバレバレなのに、あっちのフラッグ社の位置がわからないじゃさすがに勝負にならないからな。なるほど。もともとの西住殿の作戦がダージリン殿のフラッグ社を直接狙うことでしたから。
相手のフラッグ社の位置がわからない状況では作戦どころではないということか。防衛線が突破されてダージリンさんの位置がわからなくなる前になんとか捕まえたかったんだけど。
では私たちがずっとクルセイダーと戦っていたのは
They didn't give him much time, did they?
ダージリンさんの計算通りだったってこと？私たちあんなに頑張ってたのに。
敗北の味を知ってこそ甘美な勝利を味わえる。
マルコム・フォーブスですね。
All the people she's quoting. Her interpreter says the name.
負けたわけじゃないのに。そうだ。アンコウが時間を稼いでいる間に我々がフラッグ社を発見したのだからな。
でもダージリンさんたちあの時外でお茶を飲んでいたのよね。そうそう、なんか余裕な感じだったよね。
あなたたちが手に入れた時間は私たちの時間でもありますから。
何？どういうことだ？
皆さんが私たちを探している間、私たちも皆さんをお出迎えする準備ができた。
Yep, that's a great tactic. That's a great tactic.
頼れる同士の準備は万端よ。なるほどね。絶対絶命ってところだったんだね。
力だけでは風の流れは変えられない。でも知恵だけでも変えることは難しいんだ。
Who are you? What is your school? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I need to know what her school is a reference to. Oh my god, it's Finland! I was right! That's so ridiculous. That's literally the Finland school. Okay. That's awesome. I had no idea. Like, I don't know why they're like trying to speak with all words of wisdom with an instrument, but I also don't understand why this school would ever team up with Pravda. If you know the history of war, you'll understand why.
そうね。あなたの言う通りだわ、美穂さん。運命の天秤は常に気まぐれ。始めましょうか、美穂さん。
はい、それでは思い出作戦、大洗市街決戦を始めます。パンツァー
This will be the last one we do, and then I'll have to call it a day, so I'll let the chat decide. Who do we play as for this mission? I think we've played as everybody except one character here, and if people are actually paying attention to the stream, they will know which one. So please, chat, pick a character. I'll be waiting. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I got patience. Change has voted Anzu, and so does Jade. Alright, the new character. You have been paying attention. We haven't played as them yet. And their weird Panzer IV tank destroyer. That looks like a brick of cheese. Jagdpanzer. Weird design and weird paint choice.
神社を抜けて海岸へ移動します。
Oh, we're in the Hetzer. Turtle Team. That's funny. Of course, they're named Turtle Team while being in it was essentially as a war turtle. Ah! No! What? No! Help. Help. What the fuck? I have to choose a grid square position? That was weird. You can't pin me. Yeah, you're a whole turret. Sorry, pal. Don't become complacent yet. Jesus.
待ち伏せだに。どうやら決着がついたよね。どうする？謝ったらここでやめてあげてもいいけど。
Game start. Destroy the opposing team's flag tank. All right. But that's not what happened, isn't it?
カチューシャ、お願いできる？
仕方ないわね。
Oh, they still won. I guess I just played the wrong side. Can you do me a favor and then after we destroy their flag tank to it leading to them winning? That almost sounds like fucking some strings were pulled. Russia hacking the voting results, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? I don't. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Alright. I need someone to go tell Jackie. We just got the Russian death fridge. She'll want to see it. The fucking Russian death fridge is in this game. That alone will make Jackie want to play this game. It's one of her favorite tanks. Just a giant box with an oversized cannon on it. This thing is ridiculous. So, the KV-2 uses the very powerfully armored KV chassis, and the KV-1 was basically a much tinier version of this that had a weaker gun, but it was very well armored. And then Russia decided, you know what? Let's take this super heavily armored thing. Let's make it bigger. I don't think they showed it, but I think in the back there's a door. Or at least there's a bolted, there's like a semi-bolted on piece of sheet metal, I think. I think that's where they load the ammo into this tank. Like, for them to load in later. But holy shit, this thing's ammo is ridiculous. I don't even think that's the correct size of the cannon. I think that's them undercutting it. I think the real-life version of the cannon was much bigger. Not length, I mean actual size. Again, innuendo. Go ahead, make them all you want. I don't care. But there is a version of this called the KV 122 which basically has the exact same design except a little bit more armor and a gigantically long, overly sized turret. Like, absolutely absurd. But this thing, it's famous for a reason, and it's got its nickname for a very good reason. And we unlocked Katyusha, and along with the Russian Death Fridge. And with that, I think we'll take it a moment here to unwind a little bit, shall we? Turn down the game volume just a tad. I want the music to still be audible. This was the debut stream, and overall I think it went pretty well. The game is fun, at least. I know everyone starts slow. Not a lot of people will hang out for someone for the very first time. I get it. I understand. But overall, I would say this was a pretty well done stream, and the people that I thought would be showing up did show up, and you all stuck around, and I'm very happy about that. Now, how often will I be doing this is currently unknown. I don't have a regular schedule concept plan, because I'm going through a lot of different things right now. A amount of things that at any point can literally flip my schedule on its head. So if I try to dedicate to a specific time, I might not be able to adhere to it should something occur. And thank you for all your compliments. I appreciate it. I really hope that this was a really good choice for a start because, you know, we did a watch party in the coffee shop of us just watching this anime. We never got to watch the movies though, but hopefully this will put some incentive to tell Jackie, hey, we should do a watch party with the goddamn movie. Nobody's seen the movie yet, or the specials. And it would give a little bit more context to what might be happening in this game. But the next stream, I won't say a date right now because there's a lot of things going on. I won't, bore you with my scars, but let's just say that there's going to be there's an operation coming up in 2 days. Or 3 days, maybe it's 2 days. Yeah, it's 3 days. There'll be an operation coming up for me, and after that, I have more appointments that I need to adhere to. I have a testing I have to do, and I have to get on new supplements because my blood work test results finally came in, and I learned a lot about what's wrong with me. And it makes a lot of sense what's been going wrong with me. So hopefully I'll be going through very transformative stage in the coming weeks. I will be contacting my attorney to see if I have any updates on the whole government thing, which I won't get into too deep of detail for that. But that being said, thank you all for coming, team. And I say the word team, I don't say chat because that's so generic and boring. Everyone says that. We're a team here. That's why we hang out together and we chat together and we work together. But on that final note, thank you all for being here. You are now all at ease, and you are now all dismissed.